Alrighty, today we are on a bit of a reconnaissance mission. Well, it sounds cool when you say it like that. Reconnaissance mission. I've never done it that good before. Like, I don't have a backup camera on this thing. No backup camera. Oh my word. Off to a good start. And that was actually the first take. Sure, everything is good here. So what we're doing today is I gotta go pick up my car. My son got into an accident with it. He's okay, which is good. I'm glad he's all right. And he ended up having it towed from where the accident happened to our church. And I don't want it just sitting there, so we're gonna go grab it. Borrowed my dad's car hauling dolly. That's a car dolly. I've never used a dolly before. I'm a little apprehensive. I'm used to hauling cars on a flat deck trailer, but this is going to be really easy if it works. All right, so here's the damage. It's actually not that bad. I'll bust it off. Get all this junk out. Alright, so we took the seat belt, we moved the seat forward, wrapped it around the steering wheel, clipped it in, and then pushed it back so it's nice and tight. Now we put the straps on. Alright, got her all strapped down. There was no good place for me to put the camera. And for some reason, these are not going low enough. See, this isn't quite tight, and I'd kind of like it to be. These are ones I just picked up, and this part is a lot smaller, so we actually might redo this whole thing. Well, so far so good. We're just about out of the city. All right, we made it home. This thing actually works really good. Pretty sure all the damage on this car is just up in that corner. Seems to run fine. I let it idle and warm up in the parking lot there. It all seemed good, so. And this car is something else. 375,000 kilometers. And I don't know what it is. I just like this car. Anyways, let's get her off of the ramps. All right, let's see. The interesting thing with this car hauler is that it's got, you see there's like this gas shock here, and then the axles, they pivot, and there's a connecting rod to them. And so essentially your vehicle tires are sitting right here, and as you turn, it kind of forces these axles actually turn the same way your front car tires would. And this pin locks in place. Try and pull this over. So if you're just hauling this empty and you want it to act like a trailer, you can do that. Oh, come on. There we go. There, so now it's locked. And you don't have a car on here, this acts like a regular trailer, but it worked really well. I'd be turning and I'd look and I'd see the wheels coming around, and it was actually really cool. All right, you can see those axles right there. Lock it in, and then you just take that pin out and put it into the frame right there. But when you're cruising around, take that pin out, and this thing worked really well. I was also kind of curious whether or not these ramps were going to be too steep for the bottom of the car, but they did okay. Well, I'm glad that went so well. Really, I was really concerned. I was just thinking when I was driving through traffic, I was like, one point there's like 4 lanes. Speed limit's only 70 kilometers an hour, but I'm like, what if this car comes off of this thing? I mean, I had the steering wheel kind of locked, but it's nerve-wracking, and you hit a big pothole or bump in the road, it's like, please, 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 but I can't believe how good this thing works. And then my dad has it set up too for a motorbike on the front, so he puts a motorbike there, car here. I think they towed this behind a motorhome, and no, I called him up, said, hey, is it all right if I give this a try? I was going to use a flat deck trailer, but it's such a pain to strap vehicles down to a flat deck trailer. This was definitely easier. I didn't know how the straps worked. It took a little bit to kind of figure out how to have them set up, but once you get that done, man, it was just like easy. I'm stoked. Now I got to go clear some room and get this thing put away.